Men who fold, ignore disrespect, overlook red flags, and tolerate contradictions become slaves to her emotional world. But the man who calmly sets clear boundaries, this I accept, this I do not, is the one who creates stability. She may get upset, push harder, yet deep down she respects it. Because in her chaotic world, boundaries are the only thing that make her feel safe. And the man who enforces them proves he lives in reality, not in fantasy. The strongest men understand that distance is the greatest shield. Distance doesn't mean indifference. It means staying steady. You can love deeply, but you don't let her shifting emotions define your worth. When you step back, you don't chase. You observe. When she tests you, you don't react. You remain calm. Distance keeps you rooted in reality while she drifts in illusions. Paradoxically, it's also what draws her closer. Women desire men who cannot be shaken, men who remain grounded amidst their storms. Empathy must not be confused with submission. Understanding her feelings doesn't mean drowning in them, taking responsibility for them, or living inside them. Empathy means staying firm while allowing her to feel, saying, I see you, I hear you, but I don't lose myself. A man who stands strong while respecting her space is rare, and this is the man who succeeds in a world where women live in illusions. He doesn't try to fix her storms, he calmly navigates through them. Not every woman can bring you into reality. Some are too addicted to their fantasies, too consumed by illusions, constantly intoxicated by the dopamine of emotional highs. No logic, patience, or love can bind such a woman. She chases sparks and blames the man when the fire fades, tossing him from one emotional extreme to another. Trying to save her means drowning together. Sometimes the strongest move is to let her go, not out of pain, but out of clarity. You were not made to live in her illusions. You were made to build reality. And the sooner you accept this, the sooner you free yourself. The truth is, real women often don't even realize the destruction their illusions cause. They think they're chasing love when they're chasing feelings. They think they're chasing reality when they're actually running from it. Avoiding discomfort, they believe they're living authentically. And a man who reasons with her becomes trapped in her projections. She will blame him for her dissatisfaction, accuse him of failure, and rewrite history to protect her emotional narrative. If you do not anchor yourself in reality, you will believe her. You will think you have failed. From the start, you are fighting an enemy that doesn't exist, a world she created in her mind, a fantasy you can never sustain. But once you stop chasing her world and build your own, everything changes. Suddenly, her moods no longer affect you. You no longer fear her leaving. You no longer beg for her approval because you know her emotional storms cannot alter your reality. You have a mission, standards, discipline, and that is when you understand true power. It is not controlling her, fixing her, or submitting to her, but guiding yourself so strongly that no illusion can knock you off your center. Women test men to see if they break, but the unbreakable man becomes unforgettable. He is rare because he lives in reality while women drift in dreams. Understand that women will always be attracted to men who stand firmly on the ground. They may chase illusions for years, chase sparks, chase showiness, chase feelings that seem never-ending. But ultimately, reality will pursue them. Fantasy collapses. Men who play with illusions disappoint her. When the smoke clears, she remembers the man who stood tall, the man who did not lose himself while trying to understand her changing world. That man becomes her reference point, and even if he never returns, she will never forget him, because he showed her what is real in a world full of lies. So live as if you are the reality she needs. Build your world on truth, discipline, and standards that don't shift with moods. Create a fulfilling life with or without her. And when she enters that world, you don't let her illusions reshape it. If she respects you, she stays. If she doesn't, you let her go. That's how you win. You don't pull her into reality with words. You embody it so strongly that she either aligns with you or leaves. In either case, you remain untouchable. Your world does not depend on hers. You are complete even without her. So listen carefully. Women live in a world that doesn't exist. A world built on feelings, illusions, and fantasies that shift like the wind. If you chase that world, you lose yourself. If you try to understand it, you go mad. But if your feet are firmly on the ground, if you base your reality on truth, and if you stay calm while her storms rage, you become untouchable. One day when her illusions finally betray her, she will search for the man who never took a step back. And by then, you will have rooted yourself so deeply in your mission, so secure in your own reality, that you won't need her to see it. You will already be living it. Brother, this is the power of reality. That's why her world may not exist, but yours does. And you must never forget that.